Hello and welcome to ActivTrades Biggest Market Movers. Over the last few weeks I've been bringing you a Brexit special talking about the currencies that are going to be most affected by the key referendum vote on June the 23rd. Today, as we enter in the final week leading up to the Brexit, I'm going to be talking about the pound against the US dollar. I'm going to be having a quick recap since we last spoke about this pair, and I'm also going to be having a look at some key technical levels. So first of all, I'd like to start to talk about what happened over the weekend. Again, the opinion polls have come out, and at this time they're showing that the remain cap is ahead, and we've actually had a really large move up, some 300 pips move, and we're now sitting just under the 146 level. And I think the market closed on Friday around the 143.50, so we've had a really large move up over the weekend. Since I last spoke to you, I was looking at a key trend line which was located around the 140, and we've seen that from that trend line we've had a spike up from there, some 500 to 600 pips, and we're now sitting in potentially a wedge pattern, and the top of this wedge pattern is located around the 147.40 area. And if we do break this wedge pattern, I think that we can really see buying start to accelerate in this pair, and it can really potentially lead to a large up move in this pair. I'd also like to mention that something we've been taking a look at has been the 100-day and the 200-day moving averages, as we've been really sandwiched in between them. And now again, we're closing towards the 200-day, which is situated around the 146.80, and also on the support we've got the 143.50, and as well I'd like to mention that on this pair we do have a rather large gap between 145.20 and also 143.80, where we've seen the spike over the weekend. So we may come down to close that gap, or alternatively we may move to test towards the 200-day average, or we may move to test towards the wedge pattern at the top of that to see if that can break that. It may be an area where the market's heading, and I think as we move towards the vote on Thursday, it's going to be very interesting to see where this pair goes. And I think now you can see that a lot of bulls are starting to take this pair up as they're pricing in that we may be remaining in the European Union. Thank you very much. This has been ActivTrades Biggest Market Movers.